Hello, welcome to Seaton Carew Vinyl Report, again number 6 I think it is. Anyway, what have we got this week? Right, first of all I'll start with bonsai. Chinese elm. It's in. I acquired it like this, but I'm not happy with it because the foliage is far too big for the trunk. So basically, what I've got to do is keep pruning it until it eventually grows back. You can't just cut it off. You've got to take your time with it. So anyway, that's it. Hope you like the tree for this week. I think Steve Kindred, you mentioned that you like that tree. I think on the when I showed it on the video. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Chinese elm. Right, next thing. Oh yeah, I was talking to Steve earlier on today about my hobbies that I have, not just bonsai, but I've got far too many hobbies, and now I've got the zone. But this is one of my hobbies. Is collecting old paraffin lamps, pressure paraffin lamps. That's one from 1978. But I've got some really old ones. This one is from the 1930s. Just a second. This one here is from the 1930s. When I get them, they're usually in the right state, but I clean them up and nice things. And this one is from 1940s, 47 I think. But this one, if I just show you, that's what it looked like when I acquired it. It's a right mess, but you learn to see past all the dirt and stuff, and it's a beautiful thing now. Although they're both a bit dull, need a bit of a polish up. They're going to be displayed here in the man cave. Yeah, nice things. Bit of history. So next thing, that's the hobbies out of the way. Stop it. Yeah, next thing is let me see, idiot card again. Right, Tim. Oh yeah, most important, Tim Ward. Congratulations, well done, mate. You and your good lady having your brand new daughter born this week. Was it this week? Last week? Well done. As I said before, I know what you're going through because my daughter's just had a baby. Great time for everyone. And Steve Kindred, he's getting a lot of mentions tonight. Yeah, he's soon going to be a grandpa. Congratulations with that, Steve, and all the best with that. Be looking forward to hearing from you when Sarah has the baby. Okay, next thing. I'm getting older. I keep forgetting things, so I've got to write things down. Yeah, Steve Norton. I meant to mention this last time, but Steve Norton's been sharpening his pencils. At least that's what he said he was doing when I called round. But no, he's been doing some cartoons, as you probably noticed. That's brilliant, Steve. That it's really a big part of the zone. Well done. Now, Mark Jennings. I'd just like to declare that he's now official vinyl addict. He's even going to set up a man cave in the house. Well done with that. If you can get it past to your wife. And I also want to mention we've got some new members this week. Got 3 new members. But before I mention them, it was nice to see Dorothy in the zone. Dorothy pops in from time. Dorothy Andrews pops in from time to time. I know you're busy, Dorothy, but it's always great to see you there. Well done. Now we've got 3 new members. First off, Dave Hanlon, a drummer from Hartlepool that I know from way back in the 80s from Greenside Mob. Andy Gregory. If you're listening, Dave, welcome to the zone. Sorry about that. Andy Gregory, welcome to the zone. Teesside area, I believe. And a friend of Asa, Asa has just joined the zone. It's Daniel Craft. Welcome, Daniel. I've seen you at least one post up to now. Good one. All three of you, welcome to the zone. Right, what's next? Yeah, vinyl. Yeah, better get on with some vinyl. Right, I bought a couple of albums earlier on this week, just as a bit of fun, really. But it turns out I quite like them. So what I decided was that this week would be albums you wouldn't expect to see in my collection. More so, really, from years ago when I was a rock fan. If some of this stuff got out that I had in my collection, I'd get beat up, seriously. Anyway, first off, I got this one. Stop laughing. I got this one. Doris Day, Greatest Hits. It's a compilation, but actually the vinyls. It's on the turntable now. The vinyls. We'll put it on. This is a great track. The vinyl's quite heavy, so and it's got a sort of. I seem to remember seeing that it's from the 60s. This album, but anyway, I quite like it. Everybody knows this. It's fun stuff to listen to. Right, the next one was this, the Ink Spots, band from 1940s, I believe. Great stuff. I was surprised. Like I say, I bought them just for a bit of fun, but I found I really like them. This album's a bit scratched. It's got a few surface scratches. Not a big deal, you know. Just a bit. Anyway, we'll put that on in a minute. But listen to this. Great. The sound on this album, I'm really surprised. I thought, oh, it's just a cheap compilation album, but seriously, the sound on it's really nice. Right, I'll put the Ink Spots on. If I can find it. Great stuff, lovely sound. Okay, here we go. Just stick that there for now. Right. What have we got? I'll just put it on side one. Side one. Okay. This is one of those linear tracking turntables, just push buttons and stuff. But the thing about it is, you can't really see where you're dropping the needle because the lid's smoked, and you've got to have the lid closed to operate it. So, tell you what, we'll skip the first track because that's a bit scratched. We'll put something else on. What we got? Oh dear. Just a minute. Yes. That's it.
There goes the one I love.
Tell you what, we'll move that a bit. It's a bit slow for what. But I just wanted you to hear the instruments on that album and stuff like that. There's lovely bass, lovely bass. I don't know if you can hear that right through this, but it's a lovely bass sound. This is the one that I posted in the zone. Good track. I like this. Right. Things you wouldn't find in my collection. We'll just leave that running. Right. First of all, in the 80s, when I was like a big rock fan, long hair and all the rest of it, I found that I quite liked the Bee Gees, but I didn't dare tell anyone. Seriously, you could get beat up for that. But this album here, the Bee Gees, Greatest Hits album. But look, it's a really nice album. Look at this. It opens right up like this with. That's cool. And you know all the stuff. I mean, everybody knows the Bee Gees now. but it's got all the. It's just a typical greatest hits. But I don't know whether you would find that played about these days. Maybe not. Who knows? Another one that I like, another band that I like that I just could not tell anybody in the 80s. There would be some serious problems. But what about this? Rolls Royce. I mean, great now. I love it now. And I'm out of the closet now. That's it. But Car Wash. I Want to Get Next to You. Wishing on a Star. Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Classic track. But look at this. Some great stuff. But yeah, I mean, you'll probably find that anywhere if you just wanted to listen to. It does what it says on the tin. The greatest hits. If you wanted to listen to Rolls Royce stuff that you know, that album is a great one. It really is. Now, Dixie's Midnight Runners. The album's called Touraille. I got that just simply for the Eileen song, and really it's worth it just for that track. It's a good album actually. The other tracks are quite good. But that, again, believe it or not, that was the sort of thing that, you were a rock fan, you don't listen to stuff like that. Look, Ozzy, what you doing, man? Put it down, when you go to the record shop. Never mind. But I'm liberated now, I can say what I like. There's another one that I like. Listen to this. Good stuff. B.A. Robertson, and the album's called Initial Success. He had a few singles out in the 80s, and the reason I bought the album, just a couple of the songs, and things like Cool in the Caftan, Bang Bang, what are the other good ones, the other popular ones? There's one about To Be or Not To Be, song about Shakespeare and that sort of thing. But he's a good songwriter actually. His lyrics are quite good. His music's pop. It's pop music. But I like him. He's a good musician. He's a good songwriter. And if you see it knocking about, get it. It's good fun. Oh yeah. Oh, my mum said, "Oh, you've been collecting some records." She said, "I've still got one in the cupboard at home. You can have it." And it's almost relevant because we're coming up to Christmas, and it's a compilation album for Christmas. But look at this. I mean, to be honest, the vinyl's not in great condition, and the songs are not the sort of versions that you want to listen to. But look at this. How was that? Isn't that nice? Little trees and things pop up when you open the album. But thanks, Mum, anyway. That's sort of the records that you wouldn't expect to find in my collection, or at least you wouldn't have once over. Now, I just want to point this out. I've got this album, John Cooper Clarke. I bought it in a rare record shop in the 80s in Birmingham, and I noticed straight away that it had something on the sleeve. I don't know if you can see it, but can you see that? Not for resale, property of CBS. I don't know whether that sort of makes it more valuable or more rare. I suspect it does, but it's all academic anyway because I'd never sell it. I love the man, he's brilliant. Anyway, stick that back in there. Okay, I've got an album here. It's not really relevant to the theme. It's just that I want to push this album. The sleeve's got a bit damaged, but this is a great Bowie album. If somebody says to you, albums don't sound as good as CDs, get a good copy of this and put it on a decent system, and I'm telling you, the production on this album is absolutely first class, absolutely brilliant. It was I bought this when it came out, and it's been in my collection, and I love the album. If you like Bowie, you probably know about this anyway. But what's it got on? It's got on well, it's called Let's Dance. Obviously, the title track's on there. So the Let's Dance album, David Bowie. If you get a decent copy of that, put it on a decent system. I'll tell you, man, that's really, really good sound. Now, here's something I was surprised to find in my collection because I haven't got a clue what it is. I know it's been in my collection for ages. I don't know where it came from, although I think it probably came from my cousin or something like that. But it's called Airto. The artist is called Airto, and the album's called Fingers. It's foreign, Spanish, I think. But if anybody knows that album, knows anything about it, it'd be nice to hear about it, because I haven't got a clue really, other than it just appeared in my collection years and years ago, and I just left it there because it eats no meat. But what about that? Pink spots, cool. That's about it for this vinyl report. So all that's left to say is hope you enjoyed it, hope you liked the tree and the lamps, and I'll see you next time.